Dear Rae, onder leiding van vroue-entrepreneur Rae Matthee, is juweliers van Kaapstad en ons het by hulle gaan inloer. Kom ons kyk gou.
I've always had quite a strong entrepreneurial spirit. As a child, I remember always looking for a little gap to start a business, like selling biscuits on the side of the road or making hairpins, or I sold wire flowers at school. I decided to start my own business as I felt that it was a really good platform to empower and educate people to really take control of their own lives in South Africa. I feel like creating jobs is a very, very important part of developing our country. So I've always been interested in what business can bring and the sort of opportunity, and the sky's the limit. I enjoy that sense of openness and a sense of I can climb and do whatever I want. Starting a small business is really challenging as there's no clear path as to how to move forward or how to develop different aspects of your business. There was actually very little help around the business aspect. So yeah, it was super challenging. I really had to carve my own path and stay determined and just knock on every door until something opened. Working with other people in our Dear Rae team, specifically diverse and creative people, is a very important thing for me. I soon realized when I started employing people that I needed to employ people who are really good at aspects that I wasn't so strong at. And it's been amazing for me to see how that's really grown our Dear Rae culture, that we all bring in a different feeling and a different strength, and that adds to the overall feeling of Dear Rae. All the metals that we use are locally sourced. It's really great because with metal you can refine and recycle. So all the bench sweeps and offcuts we send back to refinery, so nothing is really ever wasted. I stay motivated by the people that are around me in the Dear Rae team and the culture that we've built together. There's a strong sense of support and motivation around where we're going and the endless sort of opportunity as to what we can create. Dear Rae is inspired by clean and simple lines. It's inspired by allowing the wearer to tell a story by the jewelry that they wear. Every range has a story behind it that I've been inspired by. For instance, the Life of Pi range, where we did the fish, the tiger and the bird, or the Tropsy range, where we did a tropical, lush, inspired design. 3 tips for other people who are starting a small business. I would say my first tip is to be really true to who you are and represent that in your business. I think we so often try be something in a trend or something that we see around us. And I think the world needs more people who are true to who they are. Secondly, I would say be determined, push through, carry on doing what you love. It is going to be hard. And thirdly, I'd say do things outside of your business that you love doing. My future plans for Dear Rae are to let it just grow organically as it has. There are a few things in the pipeline, like exporting more, developing more jobs and training. But I think so far the organic process has been good to us, so I think we'll follow that.